Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you for watching this video. I hope all of you will gain something from today's lesson. Okay, my fellow students, today's topic is gonna be interesting as it is everyone's favorite, which is we are going to learn about gadget. Okay, this topic is under Unit 1, What do you like? And our theme for today's topic would be Science and Technology. So, we are also focusing on listening skills. Okay, later, I will explain one by one what is the meaning of gadgets. Stay tuned! Okay, my fellow students, like usual, before we start our learning, I need all of you to look at these objectives that we need to achieve for today's lesson. For the first one, I want all of you to list the gadget that you know. This is for pre-lesson. The second objective is I want all of you to listen to an audio and then fill in the blank with the correct answer to complete the sentences. This one is for class activity. Okay, the third one is all of you need to achieve by suggesting ways to overcome the misuse of gadgets by using bubble map. Later, I will teach you on how to use bubble map. Okay?
Now, look at this little girl. She asks all of you, can you name all of these gadgets? I bet all of you have seen these gadgets before. Look at the first gadget here. It has lens and some buttons on its body. This is a camera. Camera is a helpful gadget where it can help us to save our memories with our beloved ones. We can take lots of pictures and print it to paste to photo album. I personally love to use camera in my daily life. For the second gadget, we have a projector. This projector can be used to project image or videos onto a surface and commonly onto the projector screen. We usually see projector in our school or in the cinema. Okay, for the third gadget here is a smartwatch. Smartwatch is very popular nowadays. It helps people to give notification from the phones and monitor our heart rates. Normally, people who love to exercise are recommended to have this kind of smartwatch. And last but not least, we have the security camera. We often see this security camera in the shopping mall or in someone's houses. For me, this gadget is very helpful as it can record and identify human beings even though during the dark night. Some security camera has the function to give warning to the owner of the camera if something bad happens. My fellow students, I already showed you 4 examples of gadgets. Now, can you give me other examples of gadgets by commenting under the chat box below? I will give you 2 minutes to complete this simple task. Good luck, my fellow students. Good job, kids. Now I know that all of you have the idea what gadget's about. Okay, let's see what is the meaning for gadget.
Okay, class, what is the meaning for gadget? Gadget is a small device or machine with a particular purpose. Okay, do you know that we can also found gadget in our kitchen? Okay, for example, there is a small tool that we use to separate the egg white and the egg yolks. That is also known as gadget. Okay, there are synonyms for the word gadget. For the first one, we have appliance, machine, and widget.
Now it's time for class activity. Today's activity is kinda interesting. All of you just need to listen to an audio and I will play this audio twice. Okay?
So all of you need to focus very well. Later, after I play the audio twice, all of you need to answer the questions by fill in the blank with the correct answer to complete the sentences. And lastly, for this class activity, you need to match the words from the audio with the correct meanings. Okay, this one is additional just to increase your new vocabulary. My students, just to remind you, if you want to listen this audio clearly, you need to wear earphones or any other headphones that you have. Okay? All the best, my students. Good luck. Hi, Sammy. My brother is very interested in planes and robots. I would like to get him a model plane or robot kit. Do you know where I can buy something like that?
Sure, there are many hobby shops that sell all sorts of model kits, from remote control planes to simple robots.
Really? Do you know which I should choose?
I would recommend a beginner kit for a simple aeroplane or robot. Most of them are made of plastic, metal, or cardboard. Can you tell me what type of planes or robot he is interested in? Some models are easier to build than the others.
I think he likes fighter planes and most of the present-day superheroes.
Okay, the fighter plane model kits are sold in the hobby shop on Jalan Bunga. Be sure to remind him that it's important to read the instructions and follow them carefully, step by step.
I will. Thank you so much for your help. I will play for the second time for this audio. Please be prepared. Hi, Sammy. My brother is very interested in planes and robots. I would like to get him a model plane or robot kit. Do you know where I can buy something like that?
Sure, there are many hobby shops that sell all sorts of model kits, from remote control planes to simple robots.
Really? Do you know which I should choose?
I would recommend a beginner kit for a simple aeroplane or robot. Most of them are made of plastic, metal, or cardboard. Can you tell me what type of planes or robot he is interested in? Some models are easier to build than the others.
I think he likes fighter planes and most of the present-day superheroes.
Okay, the fighter plane model kits are sold in the hobby shop on Jalan Bunga. Be sure to remind him that it's important to read the instructions and follow them carefully, step by step.
I will. Thank you so much for your help. Students, these are the questions for the class activity. All of these questions are based on the audio that you have listened before. I hope you are still remember what the audio is all about so that you can answer these 4 questions easily. You can answer these questions in your exercise book. So students, I will give you 5 minutes to complete this task. Good luck! Okay, time's up. My students, let's discuss the answer together. Let's discuss for number 1. The answer would be Diana's brother is very interested in planes and robots. If you listen carefully to the audio before, Diana is the one who asked Sammy about the planes and robots. So, Diana's would be the answer for number 1. Question number 2, the answer is there are many hobby shops that sell all sorts of model kits. Okay, based from the audio, Sammy is the one who explained about hobby shops sell all sorts of model kits. So, the answer is hobby. Question number 3. The answer is Sammy recommended a beginner kit for a simple, plane, or robots. So, robots is the answer. And lastly, question number 4. The fighter model kits are sold in the hobby shop on Jalan Bunga. This statement also has been mentioned by Sammy, who told Diana about where the hobby shop is. Okay class, now we have done the first activity. So let's moving on to the next one. Okay, this is the additional activity to all of my fellow students. All you have to do is match the words with the correct meaning. You need to jot down this question on your exercise book so you can easily match the words later. For this additional activity, you are free to search the meaning in the dictionary or search on the website. It's up to you as long as you answer all of these questions. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes to complete this activity. Okay, time's up. So let's check the answer together. Okay, the first word we have kit. What is kit? The meaning for kit is a set of parts ready to be made into something. Okay, my students, if you are wrong, you need to correct by yourself, okay? Let's moving on to the second word. Here is recommend. What is recommend? The meaning is to tell somebody that something is good or useful. Okay, we can see Sammy recommend about planes or robots to Diana before. That is one of the example for recommend. Okay, let's proceed to the third word. Here is remind. What is remind? Okay, let's take a look at the answer. Okay, the answer is to help somebody remember something. Last word we have is step by step. Okay, the meaning is to progress gradually from one stage to the next. If we translate the word step by step, it means langkah demi langkah in bahasa Melayu. Even in the direct meaning of the word itself shows a progress in something. It means that we are moving. I hope you understand all of these new vocabularies based from the audio that you have listened before. Okay, now it's time for class exercise. Okay, for this class exercise, it's just a fun and simple exercise to all of you. All of you need to suggest ways to overcome the misuse of gadgets by using bubble map. Have you heard about bubble map? If not, I'm going to explain to you after this. Okay, here is the example for bubble map. Okay, it looks like a virus here. Okay, for this, in the middle, all of you just need to put the title for your bubble map. Okay, you need to be creative on creating your title so that everyone can understand it. Alright, as for the little bubble outside the title, is for you to put your point. Each point for each bubble. Okay? For this class exercise, I will give you 5 minutes to complete the task. Later on, after you have finished doing your bubble map, you need to submit on Padlet. These are the Padlet that you need to submit your bubble map later. You can see the plus button here, so you need to click on it and post your bubble map. I will provide the link under the comment below. So, you can start doing your bubble map now. Okay, time's up. All of you need to submit your bubble map on Padlet right now. Okay, my fellow student, this is the example of my bubble map for this class exercise. In my bubble map, I provide 4 ways to overcome the misuse of gadget. The first one, I gave find other hobbies instead of just using our gadget 24/7. We can find other useful hobby like reading, swimming, or gardening. For the next point is plan your day. Okay, before we are going to sleep, we can plan our day for tomorrow. So, we have not misused our gadgets or overused it. And we can fill our day with some useful activities. Alright, for the third one is parents need to monitor their children. So this is one of the most important way to overcome the misuse of gadget. Gadgets like smartphone, laptop, or camera is really important for the parents to monitor so that the children have not misused it. It is really dangerous. Last but not least is spend more time with family. And pardon with my wrong spelling here. Okay? Okay, that is all for the example of my bubble map. And I can't wait to look at your bubble map on Padlet later. Okay, that's the end for our class. So far, all of you have achieved to list the gadget that you know. And then, all of you can listen very well to the audio of the topic and then fill in the blank with the correct answer. And lastly, all of you have suggested ways to overcome the misuse of gadget by using bubble map. So, there are moral values for today's lesson. There are 2 moral values that we need to focus. Okay, for the first one, we need to be moderate in using gadget in our daily life. Even though gadget is beneficial to all of us, we are still needed to be careful and manage our time wisely in using gadget. This is because we might risk our health as well if we are overuse it in our daily life. For example, we can easily get headache if we overuse our smartphone as we are lack of sleep. Last but not least, we need to read a lot about gadget as we are living in the modern era. Like I said before, we need to manage our time wisely in using our gadget. So, by reading a lot about gadget, we can prevent ourselves from getting sick if we are overuse the gadgets. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video and hope to see you next week. Bye bye!